From inspirations such as Monster Squad, Heathers, Evil Dead, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, and probably a ton of other horror movie 80s fashion designs out there, Killer Klowns is taking from it all, as well as their own movie, to incorporate their survivors with a vast variety of hairdresses, pants, shirts, jackets, accessories, and whatnot that are most likely going to be available for you to choose through. As the game releases, I'm sure the DLC content in this case between the classes is going to be massive. And speaking of human classes and Killer Klowns, just to reiterate once again, we have bikers, cops, punks, rednecks, and teenagers, and you're going to be able to choose the body type and clothing for all of these. So seeing all these very creative attributes that a player can choose from, you can easily make the good girl, good boy type of look, or you can go for the asshole look, you can go for the class clown look, the nerdy look. There's going to be so much to choose from to really personalize your 80s character as a survivor in Killer Klowns from Outer Space. And this is exciting. By the way, did I mention it's Human Week? And that's why we are getting all this information. And before Human Week, we had Microwave Week. You guys, I have no clue what's going on in Teravision Studios, but they have to be on some kind of drugs, but we won't talk about that. As long as the game is great, they can do all the drugs they want to. But in the meantime, they did drop us some hints here when they were talking about the microwaves. You guys, they dropped a hint that we will be able to loot in the game. So you'll be able to look through microwaves, possibly closets, furniture, kitchens. You'll be able to dig around and stuff and loot around. Not sure if it's going to be on the scale of kind of like PUBG or Escape from Tarkov kind of looting, but you will be able to pick up items to use most likely in the immediate match to help assist your health and or maybe defense items or whatnot. It's not very clear yet, but it's cool that there is exploration in the game. This also hints that the maps are going to be big. They're not going to be small. They're going to have to be big if there is an incentive to looting and looking for items, maybe objectives and whatnot that we just mentioned. And this is a really cool thing. So that means instead of just going after objectives in the game, you are given the incentive to explore, which I really love personally in these types of games, is to be able to have an incentive to go on an adventure to look for certain things. They could use this to drop Easter eggs seasonally for, Halloween and Christmas, which is good because it adds more to the game there in terms of gameplay and content. They also hint at ways to defeat the clowns, you guys. There's 3 options. One is to directly go after the clowns, get into their ship, destroy the power core, and get rid of the clowns altogether, which is probably the most riskier choice. The second is to just kind of take more of a defensive approach. You're going to sit back from the invasion, and it feels like the way they're describing it, you're going to be able to run down the timer and just kind of hide somewhere until it's all over, letting the timer, if there is a timer, run down, and you then win that way by sort of hiding away from the whole thing. But the thing is the clowns will be able to track you down, so you're going to have to be careful. But I'm assuming you can go into a house and just sit and watch from a window and watch all the mess and the chaos go on outside. And then the timer runs down and you win that way. The third way is a direct escape. So sounds like you're just going to get a group together, find an escape route. There's probably various escape routes through the map, and then you'll just kind of do what you need to do. The objectives are not clear yet because they haven't explained the gameplay to us, but you will be able to find an escape route out of the map, and then you win that way as well. And that is about it for the human updates. So far, we got this little tidbit of information. It was very quick, but very nice. I like it. And we're going to be looking forward to more coming up here in the next couple of months. I'm sure they're going to be dropping a lot more info over the next few weeks, this as well as Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm covering both games, so if you like Texas Chainsaw Massacre or if you like Killer Klowns, hit the subscribe, stick around, and we're going to be going on this adventure together. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.